Vanity of vanities, saith the preacher, vanity of vanities, all is vanity. What profit hath a man of all his labor, which he taketh under the sun? One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. The teacher wastes no time, no flowery introductions, no soothing prelude. He strikes us at once with the futility of life under the sun. We chase after gain, but what profit remains? We are born, we live, we work, and then we die. The world continues without us, unbothered, unchanged. The sun also ariseth, and the sun goeth down, and hasteth to his place where he arose. The wind goeth toward the south, and turneth about unto the north. It whirleth about continually, and the wind returneth again according to his circuits. All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full. Nature itself mocks our striving. The sun runs its endless race. The wind circles without end. The rivers pour into the sea, yet the sea never fills. The cycles continue, indifferent to our struggles. We build, we destroy, we laugh, we weep, yet the world remains. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Our inventions, our philosophies, our empires, all paraded as new. Yet in truth, they are echoes of what has always been. We are not as original as we think. The teacher tells us plainly, nothing truly new can be found under the sun. I said in mine heart, go to now, I will prove thee with mirth, therefore enjoy pleasure, and behold, this also is vanity. Here the preacher confesses his own experiment. He does what every man secretly dreams of. He pursues pleasure without restraint. Wine, laughter, great works, houses, vineyards, gardens, pools, servants, silver, gold, the treasures of kings. Nothing is withheld, no indulgence denied. And whatsoever mine eyes desired, I kept not from them. I withheld not my heart from any joy, for my heart rejoiced in all my labor, and this was my portion of all my labor. He had it all, yet when the dust settled, when the wine wore off, when the laughter faded, when the echo of songs fell silent, what remained? Then I looked on all the works that my hands had wrought, and on the labor that I had labored to do. And behold, all was vanity and vexation of spirit, and there was no profit under the sun. Pleasure cannot satisfy. Wealth cannot endure. Even wisdom, though better than folly, cannot deliver us from death. Therefore I hated life, because the work that is wrought under the sun is grievous unto me, for all is vanity and vexation of spirit. The teacher dares to speak what few will admit, that even in success there can be despair, even in abundance, emptiness. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. These words echo like poetry, reminding us of the rhythm of existence. A time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up. The teacher acknowledges life's paradoxes, joy and sorrow, peace and war, love and hate. None can escape the appointed times. Each moment has its place, yet none can be controlled by man. He hath made everything beautiful in his time. Also he hath set the world in their heart, so that no man can find out the work that God maketh from the beginning to the end. Here lies the tension. God has placed eternity in our hearts. We long for meaning, permanence, eternity, yet we are trapped in time, unable to grasp the full scope of his design. The preacher concludes, I know that there is no good in them, but for a man to rejoice and to do good in his life, and also that every man should eat and drink and enjoy the good of all his labor. It is the gift of God. Enjoyment is not found in hoarding, but in receiving life as a gift from the Creator. So I returned and considered all the oppressions that are done under the sun. And behold the tears of such as were oppressed, and they had no comforter. And on the side of their oppressors there was power, but they had no comforter. Here the teacher confronts injustice. The oppressed weep, with no one to comfort them. The oppressors hold power, yet justice is absent. He dares to declare, "The dead are better than the living, and even better are those not yet born, who have not seen the evil done under the sun." He sees envy driving toil, loneliness consuming the laborer, rulers rising and falling in vanity. It is a grim mirror, reflecting the same injustices we still witness today. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity. Wealth promises security, yet it never satisfies. The more we have, the more we crave. The abundance of the rich attracts parasites, flatterers, thieves. Sweet is the sleep of the laborer, but the rich man's plenty keeps him awake. As he came forth of his mother's womb, naked shall he return to go as he came, and shall take nothing of his labor, which he may carry away in his hand. All the wealth, all the empire, all the toil, gone at death. We leave as we entered, with nothing. A good name is better than precious ointment, and the day of death than the day of one's birth. Paradox upon paradox. Death, he says, can be better than birth, for it brings closure, perspective, and an end to toil. Sorrow is better than laughter, for it sobers the heart. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. Wisdom is good, it preserves life, yet even wisdom cannot shield from death, nor from the mysteries of God's providence. For all this I considered in my heart, even to declare all this, that the righteous and the wise in their works are in the hand of God. Yet again the teacher confronts the stark truth. All things come alike to all. There is one event to the righteous and to the wicked, to the good and to the clean and to the unclean. That one event is death, whether wise or foolish, rich or poor, righteous or wicked, death claims all. For the living know that they shall die, but the dead know not anything, neither have they any more reward, for the memory of them is forgotten. The teacher does not shy away. Death is the great equalizer. All our pride, our striving, our wisdom, leveled into dust. But then comes a command, a burst of defiance against despair. Go thy way, eat thy bread with joy, and drink thy wine with a merry heart. For God now accepteth thy works. Let thy garments be always white, and let thy head lack no ointment. Live joyfully with the wife whom thou lovest all the days of the life of thy vanity, for that is thy portion in this life. Enjoy the fleeting gifts. Eat, drink, love, not in excess, not as gods, but humbly, gratefully, as creatures receiving from their Creator. Cast thy bread upon the waters, for thou shalt find it after many days. Here the teacher counsels generosity, boldness, even in uncertainty. Life cannot be controlled. The clouds, the wind, the womb, all mysteries. The farmer who waits for perfect conditions never sows. Truly the light is sweet, and a pleasant thing it is for the eyes to behold the sun. But if a man live many years and rejoice in them all, yet let him remember the days of darkness, for they shall be many. All that cometh is vanity. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. The preacher ends with one of the most poetic passages in Scripture. He describes old age and death with vivid imagery. The keepers of the house trembling, the grinders ceasing, the doors shutting, the silver cord loosed, the golden bowl broken, the dust returning to the earth as it was, and the spirit returning unto God who gave it. Vanity of vanities, saith the preacher, all is vanity. But he does not end in despair. Instead, he gives us the conclusion, the essence of all wisdom. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. The Book of Ecclesiastes is not for the faint of heart. It does not flatter, it does not lie. It strips away our illusions of permanence, of control, of glory. It forces us to face the void, the vanity, the dust. And yet, through its brutal honesty, it points us to the only truth that matters, that apart from God, all is emptiness. But with him, even the fleeting joys of bread and wine, of labor and love, become gifts of eternal worth. To fear God, to remember our Creator, to keep his commandments. This is the end of the matter. This is the only way to live under the sun.